I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
We'll always show up and make a statement. How you doing, Glenn?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Been working on video this morning, and it worked out great. We made a sale, and I'm making a sales video for next week, and I've got a live auction I went to, and it'll be in the sales video.
Cool.
It didn't work out where I got anything, but I still made a segment out of it, and it's all going pretty good. Yeah, that one thing I did the other day, that was pretty nasty, but you know what? Sometimes you go out of your way to do it.
Hey, we have one person in the chat.
Well, it's saying here we got 7 now. Let me get to the comments here. And yeah, Mike's Fishing came in, and he's at work, but he said he was sharing it out. Here he is. And we thank you. I don't think he's here, but thank you. I said, thanks, Mike. I appreciate that. And I gave you a wrench. And there we are. And here's Kristen. She's here. Hey, Kristen, glad you could join us. We're going to just kind of shoot the crap for a while people roll in and just discuss whatever, sales or whatever it doesn't matter, anything you like. And then later, if anybody wants us to find them a storage unit, by God, we're going to help them. We're going to help them make some money. We hope anyway. And Burpee Uncle here. Hello, sir. We're glad you're here. And hopefully we can entertain you and keep you interested. It's something I've been meaning to ask you for 2 years, Glenn.
What's that?
1 N or 2 N's in your name?
1 N.
I've seen it down both ways, and I think I do one, but
yeah, it's the same as my last name. My last name is McDaniel, and you don't know how many times people put S on the end of it.
Oh, put an S. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Yeah, I've been meaning to ask you that, and there it is.
Yeah, 1 N.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me, but that's how it is on my birth certificate. So that's how I write it.
Hey, it works. It works out better with 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a locker I'm looking at Wednesday that I think I'll show you here in a little bit, and I like it, and it's cheap right now.
So how's that tool locker? Can you say too much about it?
It's going okay. We made a good sale out of it. We sold the toolbox, and really that's the only sale I've made out of it so far. But we've been kind of focusing on the furniture right now, and I've got a lot of the tools I sell to Jay, my middle. I'm a middleman as you are for certain things.
Yeah.
And Jay has a lot of tools when he makes a run to a flea market, and I get gold scrap for tools. So I sell like the big tool items, like that toolbox. I cleaned it up and got a hundo out of that. So a lot of that I'll be selling in bulk, and you'll see. I'll make a segment out of that at the time. So a lot of tools I don't sell individually, but we do list some of them. But just like the run of the mill, the average, the flea market kind of tools, I'm going to sell them in one batch.
Yeah, you get rid of them faster that way.
Yeah, it's, the way we sell, and doing local pickup only, it's kind of hard to sell, smaller tools, and hand tools like that, unless you sell it. So I sell those in bulk to my guy, and sell like big pipe wrenches and stuff like that. We'll list them, and then eventually they sell like $20 items or more, kind of thing. Somebody, people aren't going to want to drive over here to pick up one vice grip, you know.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of thing I sell in bulk. Hey, Robert, welcome aboard today. We're going to try to entertain you and help you make some money if you want. Or we can help you lose your butt. You never know. Sometimes these lockers, no matter what, you know, they look great. And you'll get in there and you open the first box and you're like, uh-oh. You know the feeling, don't you, Glenn?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, you know, I'm not going to mention the name, but there's another person in the area here where I live that started a YouTube channel, and he buys storage lockers. And I've watched a couple of his videos, but I don't support him because he gets on there and says, nobody can do it better than I can. I've never lose. And, you know.
Oh, come on. Now, somebody that says they never lose, then they're not taking any chances.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to take a chance at this if you really want to hit it big. Yeah, he's got a system, but if that's the case, then he's very reserved in what he's buying. And yeah, I could probably do that if I didn't want to take risks. But
yeah,
you know?
Well, and clickbait too. You know, I don't, to a certain extent. You know, I'm not going to try to deceive anybody.
You can put all the bait you want on there as long as it's relevant to the video in some form, you know. But you can't put something on there that has nothing to do with it. That's clickbait. You know, that's how I see it. Let's see who we got here. And Robert's in the house. Hey, Craig, what nice to see you, sir. It's hard, he said. That's what she said. Well, that's what she wanted.
Hey, when you get a chance, Mark, can you give Kristen and Yellow Brick Road Selling a wrench?
Yeah. Hey, Kristen, you are now a member, a free member to Storage Auction Insanity and Yellow Brick Reselling. Boom. Just like that. You are too. Boom. Just like that. That's right. Yeah. And welcome. Yes, the Yellow Brick Road. I remember when I was a kid, I watched The Wizard of Oz, and they were just going down the Yellow Brick Road, and all the shit hit the fan after that, didn't it? Shit hit the fan. Oh, my God. There's Kristen. Hey. Morning, and we're dog parking. We like that. Yellow Brick. Yeah, I had a little clip I wanted to play today. Oh, crap, it's afternoon. Hey, it is now here. It's now 12:09 here in Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Glenn. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just going to say, yeah, it's just after 9 here in California.
Yeah, it's a lot earlier there. But what I wanted to say is all of our friends and members and out in Florida and South Carolina and on the coast, I hope they're all okay, because I know they've had some bad flooding and that hurricane. And we wish them all the best of circumstances.
Yeah, my thoughts are with them.
Yes. Probably the same guy. Burpee Yoga Uncle said, probably the same guy that says he wins all the arguments in his household. Yeah. You know what? You can't win them all, but some people claim to. I mean, you know, they claim it. But I maintain if you're buying these things and you're going to end up taking a chance here and there because out of your gut feeling on things, and sometimes it won't pay off. If he's not ever losing any money, then he's never taken a chance. And that's his style. More power to him. If that's what, you know, but I still call BS on it. But, you know, that's okay. That's just my opinion. It's not, it doesn't make it a fact. KT Treasures. Hey, this is one of the channels I follow regularly. And they put out regular content. They have a lot of access to storage units since they actually do work in one facility, and they get to clean out lockers and get to keep the contents and sell the contents with the permission from the owner on some of the manager specials, I guess you call them. Yeah,
we used to know a guy that managed a storage facility here where we live at, and he doesn't manage it anymore, but he managed it for like 3 years. This is before we did videos, but every time they would get locker that was going to go up for auction, he would let us come and look through all the lockers before they actually went up for auction.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
That is. Yeah, let's see what Kristen's. Yeah, dog parking, land show. Hey, Craig's here. Yeah, we already said hello to Craig.
Hey, look who else is here, Larry.
Hey, Larry.
He's probably going to.
It's good to see you here, Larry. I kind of missed you there. I haven't seen you in a while, my man. Larry came on and he was a hit on our shows a few months back, and we had a lot of fun. Larry's a very entertaining guy, and he has a really good morning show at 6:30 every morning. It's early bird getting the worm kind of thing, but he gets up every day and does that show. And if you get a chance and you're up early, you can't sleep, go and watch Larry LL Stash every morning. He gets lost and confused, and that's what he enjoys doing in that show. So really good guy. And we got Chuck, the back road bidder. Now here's a natural guy right here. He's naturally funny, man. All he has to do is just show up on the camera, and he'll do something to make you laugh. He's got the natural. He's a natural. And Kristen, and Pearl Nini. Hey, welcome, Pearl Nini. Yes, we're glad you're here. And Marion Hilton. Yes, Marion, hello. We're glad you're here. I think we looked up a storage unit for her last week. Hopefully maybe she's got something to say about it today. I hope so, anyway. Yeah. And dog parking and Larry's dog parking. We love it. Storage bandits. Yeah. Yes, Perlini. Hello. Oh, you're welcome, Larry. You are more than welcome, sir. Larry's a naturally funny guy, man. And I've got a little clip that I made for the show today. Where did this happen at? Well, you tell me, when did this happen? Do not try that at home. This is for professional keyboard smashers. Now, this is not a violin, but it looks like one. How did that happen? What the hell was that? I'll tell you what, sometimes you do things and you look back in retrospect and you're like, oh my God. Have you ever done anything like that?
Yeah, a couple of times.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and show it. I was thinking about not doing it, but the hell with it. I'm going to own it. You do it and you own it. Here we go. So I found a plunger in here, so I thought we'd lick it. All right, are you ready? That's nasty. I don't know what to say, man. That's disgusting, Mark. I can't believe you played that, Glenn. Unbelievable. We lost 3 people when I put that from 15 to 12. That's awesome. And I pulled her back, man. They just couldn't stand it. Oh, heck no. Let's see if we got any comments after that. That kills me. No. Hey, Chuck, would you do that for $100? Put in the chat. Would you do that for $100?
Hey,
Go ahead, Glenn.
I was going to say, I lost about 3 subscribers when I broke that glass on last video because they said I could have donated it.
Yeah, I've been down that road a few times with people, and what I tell them, and then this is the God's honest truth, I donate more than most of the storage buyers that I know every week. And there's some things that are slightly broken but still work, or can't move them, that I reserve the right to break.
Well, I donate enough, just like you do. If I want to break something, I can break something.
Yeah, it's like if you're donating money and then you decide to go out and frivolously buy something for yourself, and then somebody said, well, you could have donated that money. It's the same thing. We have a YouTube channel here. We're trying to entertain folks. We have to have some stuff to entertain with. Now, let me show you what I'm talking about, guys. I'm going to have to share the screen on this one. Okay, everybody get ready. Wait a minute. Chuck said he'd do that for 1,000. I bet you would. I bet you'd lick the whole thing for 1,000.
Hey, Marion said she got 2 lockers last week.
Oh, good, man.
Yeah,
that's great.
Said she got one for $310 and one for $130.
Let me get back to the chat here. Yeah, Larry, thanks for the. Yeah, we got to that. We're dog parking. That killed Chuck. Well, hopefully you can revive yourself there, man. Marion, she bought 2 storage units, one for $310 and one, so you're in for $440. How's it looking with that investment and time spent? Is it looking good? Perlini said she'd never kiss me again. Well, you can if you've never kissed me in the first place. I hear what you're saying, Perlini, but you know what? There was a little trickery involved in that. I don't want to really say, but it wasn't as nasty as it looked. That's all I'll say. It still was bad, but no.
Well, that's Marion. That's the fourth success story we've had, huh?
I hope so. Yeah. Hopefully she can say how she's doing with it.
Yeah.
And Marion said both were good. Both were good. That's great, man. Have you found any jewelry or anything like that that could lead to gold and silver? Okay. Perlini says she donated a lot of stuff last week, and Kristen's laughing. I'd still kiss you, no tongue, though. Oh, thanks, Chuck. I appreciate that. That's better than nothing, man. All right, here you go, Chuck. This is for you. So I found a plunger in here, so I thought we'd lick it. All right, are you ready? All right, now I found a keyboard, guys. Jeez, that was for you, Chuck.
Hey, have you gotten a chance to watch Kristen's channel?
I have. I've just started. I believe I just subscribed to Kristen recently, and I believe she subscribed to me, and I've got her bell rang, and I am going to be catching her videos. Yes, I am. She's on my list. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. Okay, here's what I was going to do. Here we go, folks. Now they're back. See, I did it again, and I watched the numbers when I put that last clip up. It dropped too. It's like, all right, here we go. I'm going to show you all something for humor here. We're going to have to share screen. Here we go. Now, here we go. Now, what we're going to have to do here, folks, we're going to set this up at double the speed. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. This is a blast from the past. All right, wait a minute. We did it all wrong. Hang on. Wait a minute. It's funnier this way. Get ready. All right, get ready. We're going to do a little teapot here. Are y'all ready to do the little teapot? All right. You got to do it at the right speed to make it even funny. All right, we're going to go with this. Here we go.
Next one here is
This is how you take a teapot you can't sell and you drive it with a 5. Drive with a 5.
markings on green. So that next item is gonna go.
No drive, no 5. Now here we go. Now we're going to amp it up a little bit. Here we go. It's a teapot. Oh, here's a good one, man. Look at that big old picture. This is what I'm talking about, folks. Oh, geez, here we go. It's a fishbowl. Oh, good Lord. Here we go. Oh, jeez. Here we go. There's a 2-for-1 coming up here in a minute, I think. There's a 3-for-1. That's a tough one. Here we go. 3 at once. I can't believe that one stood up. Oh my God. Oh, that always brightens my day to watch that video. If I'm the least bit down, all I got to do is flip that sucker on and it makes my day every time. Let's see what we got going here.
Hey, Marion said if you put the link up, she'll come on live and tell you how she did.
Yeah, let's do that. That's a good idea. All right, Marion. As soon as you put click on it, I'm going to drop the link. I'm going to take it down, though, because we had a guy come in here with his Johnson in his hand in the back room, and I can't be having that in it. Okay, there you go, Marion. Once you get on, I'm going to take that link down. Okay. Well, while we're waiting for her to come on, we're going to look through the yeah, we got all Kristen's laughing.
Yeah, Vandy Treasures said that he just took a break from doing just that.
Really? I'll be damned.
I hope he videotaped it.
Yeah, I mean, if you got to get it on video or it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Marion in the chat, so I am going to take down this link so we don't get bombed. It's just the smart thing to do.
Yeah.
And then we're going to put Marion on now. Hi, Marion.
Hi there.
Hey, Marion.
I I got you on my iPad, which is on my lap. See if I
Okay.
can set it up better. Well, anyway, so we buy a lot of storage units, average about 2 a week. I've been doing this 40 years before the internet.
Oh, that's great,
I
man.
used to have a resale shop, and I would go out and buy those lockers in the morning, a whole group of people. And now it's all on the internet, but it's so much fun. It's like a treasure hunt.
It
And
is.
so this last week, the locker I do it with my son. That's his livelihood, basically. Uh, we got one for $310. It was not full, but he saw there was stuff in the corner, and it was a Scottsdale locker in a high-end area. And it did have a beautiful mattress, and it was covered, which we gave to a friend. And there is a painting in there of a kind of a well-known artist, and I don't think it's authentic, but we're going to have it checked out because it's a slight possibility that it is. The guy died in the 1980s, and he was a student of Andy Warhol, his type of artwork. It's really
I have
unique and different. So
Cool.
it'll still have pretty good value, probably a few $100s, but if it were
That's a nice
real,
hit either way.
it'd be worth a lot of money, a lot. So we've never
Was that-
found anything real valuable in the art field, but some couple hundred, whatever. So that was fun, and there was a lot of nice decor in there. Everything was new and clean. And then the other locker for 130, it had 7 boxes. They were all sealed, and they were full of nice collectibles, Star Wars, and the guy
Oh,
bought this brand. It's called Supreme. It's a clothing brand that's very high end. It's popular with the young people. And a plain old T-shirt for that company costs over 200.
wow.
So there was a lot of that. I didn't see all the stuff. My son got it, and a lot of caps, but Star Wars stuff, some really good Star Wars stuff. And we both put some on eBay, and then I do the live auctions, 2 or 3 times a week. And that's how we get rid of the stuff. And he goes to swap meet.
Oh,
He
that's
goes to
great.
swap meet, and he has a couple booths in an antique mall. So that's how he kind of moves the stuff.
Cool. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Was that one of the lockers that we
No.
profiled for you?
No. The one you profiled was in Chandler, which is a little ways away.
Okay.
I'm trying to stay closer because the gas is so expensive.
Oh, I hear
And
you.
if you have to make more than one trip, he has a pickup, but it's not real big. So if you have to make more than one trip, which you usually do, it just gets, you got to watch the cost. And then sometimes he needs help with with the heavy stuff, and he has to pay the guys. So, so we got to figure all that out. At least I'm figuring it. I don't know if he is.
Are you going to
Anyway,
put together a video on some of your finds?
I've never tried doing the video. I don't know.
I think it'd be interesting.
Yeah. Well, I've just tried to do a video on my own, and I'm 85, so I'm a little slow.
Yeah, well, don't let that stop you. I plan
can
on
get
doing
in-
it as long as I plan on doing it 100 years if I can.
Yeah, I can get into StreamYard if somebody sends me the link. And I made one video a year or so ago, but somehow I couldn't do it again, and I haven't got the patience right now to sit and fool with that. So
Well, as
if
long
I
as you're
do,
having fun.
yeah, if I do 3 auctions a week, it keeps me pretty busy with the invoicing and the packing and the shipping and all that. So,
Yeah.
that's enough to keep me out of trouble. And then most of the time I go with him, not all the time, but I'd say most of the time, because I have the fun of opening the boxes and looking in there, and we get good stuff. We try to be selective. You know, there's a lot of trashy lockers out there, believe
Oh,
me.
yeah, there is.
Yeah, people don't have they, they don't care about their possessions, you know. They buy and throw it in there, you know, and whatever. So we try to be picky. We try. So, but it's a fun thing. We like
Yeah,
it.
I always look for pride of ownership when I pick
Yeah,
lockers, and
yeah. They have no pride of ownership. That's what I was gonna say.
you
Yeah.
can generally tell if they've got things neatly stacked and wrapped and
Yeah,
protected from dust
yeah,
and critters. And the
yeah.
boxes are all taped up and they've got them marked what's in them. I
And
look
this
for things like that.
and here and we try not to buy any outside lockers in the summertime because that is a killer, you know. And luckily, we have a lot of storage facilities now that are air conditioned.
Hmm.
In fact, we have some new ones. You drive your car right into the building. I don't know if you have those, life storage.
Yeah,
Uh,
we've got a life storage downtown where you can drive right into the building, and do they have elevators?
Yeah, they're really nice. I like
Yeah,
that those facilities the best here because we've got 4 or 5 of them in our town in Scottsdale, and there's a lot of competition because everybody wants to buy a locker in Scottsdale.
well, I have like a 5 mile radius around my house that I consider mine.
Yeah,
So anything, I know that sounds arrogant, but that's how I view it.
yeah,
And if anything in that area, and then I'll go out to around 10 miles, sometimes a little more, but in that
yeah,
5 mile radius, if there's a good locker, I'm going to buy it.
yeah.
That's just
So
how I do it.
we have a lot of storage facilities here. I mean, there's lockers every single day, just all over the Phoenix area and the outlying suburbs. So, so there's a lot of choices. You see a lot of RVs for sale and vehicles. People
Hey,
park
Mark.
them.
Oh, I'm sorry, Marion.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say to Mark that Kristen had a question. She said, is it really that often that people abandon their storage units?
It's very often.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
they get
happens.
into trouble. They either lose their job, they move out of state, and then it becomes kind of less and less desirable because it costs too much to move your stuff or to pick it up. Or they're in jail, or they're on drugs. They don't know what they're doing.
Or they passed away. And that's
They
sadly
passed
that
away.
happens. And that's where you find the biggest
Yes,
collections
yeah,
of valuables. And,
yeah. They pass away. They just get divorced, you know, and the wife puts his stuff in the locker and nobody pays for it, or vice versa.
Yeah, you
So
get
those
people that pass away and
those are the reasons. And you know, people like, I don't know about your guys' area, but they're building so many apartments here everywhere. Well, you don't have a lot of space in an apartment, and so they
yeah.
put stuff in storage, you know. And if you put it in, I always think if you put it in storage and you haven't used it in the last year or two, you don't need to be saving it because you're just paying money for something that maybe didn't cost that much, you know.
Yeah. I mean, over time, it becomes worthless because
Yeah,
of the rent.
yeah.
It's just a fact, you know.
But you ever watch Locker Nuts?
I have. Yes, I
I
have.
well, I think he's a very smart buyer,
Hmm.
and he bought a locker for somebody that moved to Hawaii, and they had their stuff in storage 6 years, and they weren't coming back. He did. It was a private sale, and he's done really good with that. He even
I've
had
never
some.
done a private sale. I just don't. To me, it's like somebody that has their stuff that couldn't quite sell it on their own, so they're just trying to sell it all in bulk. You know, I
Well,
mean,
I
maybe they're
think
not all like that, but
he has some connections. He got an estate where he bought 6 lockers a couple hours away, and they had to make multiple. But the guy had a lot of collectibles. He got to go look beforehand, but his auction, the storage lockers, this last year he did phenomenal. I mean, we don't get those lockers full of trains, collectible trains, and
yeah,
uh,
they
just
come around every now and then. And when you get a
yeah,
hold of man. It is special. It is
Yeah,
so special.
designer clothes. He gets a lot of nice jewelry. And I just like the way he does it, He's built it up nicely.
Yeah.
He's in California. I don't know if, Glenn, you live up
Lynn's in
there.
California too.
Yeah, we're about 4 or 5 hours from Locker Nuts.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. There's some big time buyers there.
There's a lot of good lockers out there as compared to here. I got to give them that because there's just more primetime lockers than we have here. Ours around here, every now and then you can find one of those. I found one with $10,000 worth of gold and silver jewelry in January. And
Yeah,
I haven't topped that one since.
yeah, yeah. We find jewelry on and off, but not all the time. Every so often we'll hit the jewelry load, and yeah. So it's a fun business, and don't do it unless you have some money to blow, because it's a total gamble. It's a total
Oh,
gamble.
yeah, it can be. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, and of course you give the right advice. Start with a small one, and
That's what I tell people. If you're going to get into it, start small and learn what you're doing,
Yeah,
and then build
yeah.
your way up to the bigger lockers.
yeah.
That's
And
what
then
I'll
you
tell
just-
people.
Yeah. Anyway, so I think it's my phone, which I gotta turn off.
Bring it.
That's that too. It'll go off.
There you go.
So anyway, that's my story.
I'm glad you got a couple of good lockers going for you. That's pretty cool.
I'll let you know about the painting when I find out.
Okay. Yeah. Let us
Yeah.
know. We always want to hear about this on our storage auction insanity show. We're having a lot of fun with this show, and we're hoping
Yeah,
to make
good.
it grow and get where a lot of people come, and
Yeah, you're doing good. Doing really good.
I appreciate it, Mary.
I guess I'll continue to watch. Sunday
Yeah,
morning.
right. You want us to look for a locker for you today?
No, we're not buying this week. He's got to
Okay.
get caught up. He's got his garage is full, his storage unit's full, and he's got to sell. I'd like to
Okay.
rent a warehouse. We talk about it, but it would be so much better. But the rents are so high, so I don't know.
Yeah.
We have to see. Just talking about it right now.
Yeah, I tell people not to get in over their head where it turns it into too much work.
Yeah.
For me, I like to keep it where I can handle it and still have plenty of time to relax.
Well, you're retired.
important.
My son still
Right.
needs to make a living, and
Yeah,
you
but you
can't.
can make money at this, is what I'm saying. See,
Yeah,
we,
yeah.
we get paid because we're old.
Yeah,
So
you can
I'm
make
already
some
getting a
extra
paycheck, so
money.
that takes a lot of the
Yeah.
pressure off.
Right, you're doing it for fun more and make
Yeah.
a few dollars here and there.
Yeah. And the stuff we don't have to, what people don't talk about a lot is usage profit. All the stuff
Yes.
that you would have to go out and buy for yourself, you get in
Yes.
storage units,
I know.
soap and
Oh
towels
yeah,
and all kind of new stuff.
I know. We got a unit once full of laundry soap, brand new in these red crates from the grocery.
Yeah.
And they sold like hotcakes. It was during the COVID area,
Yeah, well, hell
so
yeah.
like
You could
crazy.
keep a bunch for yourself and then sell
Yeah.
a bunch out and you
Yeah, we
keep
did.
it and sell it.
We did.
That's
So,
the kind I like, where you
Yeah.
can keep it and sell it.
yeah. So have a nice day, and I'll go
Well,
back
thank
in
you
the
for
chat.
coming on, Marion. I really appreciate it. We had a nice chat. That was good, and I'm glad you're doing well.
I'm okay, holding in there, trying to keep my mind active.
You got to keep going. That's what I'm going to do. You just got to keep going and be focused on something. That's what
Yeah,
life's all
that's
about.
right.
You got to.
Yeah, I'm
keep
always
on
on the
something.
treasure hunt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
All
agree
right.
with you 100%.
Yeah. Have a good day, guys.
Okay,
All right.
man. Thank you for
Marion,
coming
we'll
on.
see ya.
Bye.
Bye. And see, Sandy said, Nikki, you need to talk to Mark and Kristen and Glenn, and they'll look you up the stores. Yeah, if you would like us to do that, we're going to do that here in a little bit.
Yeah, Kristen put in her zip already.
Okay, let me roll down to the bottom of the chat. Hey, Johnny Smallpepper. Did you see Johnny's video the other day, Glenn? when he
No,
went
I
in
didn't.
down 20 super hot peppers at once.
I'm gonna have to go watch it.
Yeah, go back and watch his video. I tell you what, he kind of put it down there. He put a lot of people to shame with that one. That was a big time pepper eating video. That was good, Johnny. That was highly entertaining, and I bet he had a flamethrower coming out his rear end the next one.
Hey, Mark. Hey,
Yeah.
Mark. Real quick, can you give Picky Nicky and Angry Otter a wrench?
You bet I can. All right, Picky Nicky, I haven't gotten down to you in the chat, but I see you over here on YouTube. I'm gonna go ahead and add a wrench for you, so you're now an official member. And who else was
Angry Otter.
okay, we got Angry Otter.
Yeah, they both have good channels.
Okay, I'm looking for Angry Otter right now. Here it is. Yeah. All right, Angry Otter, you now have a free membership to Storage Auction Insanity. That's right.
So we've got Kristen so far and Nikki Picky.
Yeah, so we've got like 4 new members today. Isn't that great, man?
Cool. Yeah.
Actually 5, but Mike came in earlier, but he was at work. Mike's fishing, and he shared our channel out, our live out, but he had to work some. He might come back and watch the replay.
Yeah, maybe he'll be on live next week.
Yeah. Vandy Treasure Hunter says back to work. He has 3 units to pick up this week. Yeah. I saw you working on one in a building. You were showing some stuff you were digging. I'm gonna have to get back and see what you do next. And there's Sandy saying hi to Johnny. No, I wish not yet. Anyways, I think they're doing a little back and forth there. Angry Otter. I don't understand the ones that are paid on for 30 years then abandoned. Well, here, where did that go?
Well, real quick, I'll just answer. I mean, there could be other circumstances, but a lot of times people go into convalescent homes or they just pass away and their kids don't want to bother with their stuff and they let it go. I mean, we've had that happen a lot of times.
Yeah, and I mean, that pretty much says that after 30 years, I mean, maybe they were 60 when they put it in there. Maybe they were 50 and they're just a lot older, and or they aren't with us anymore.
Yeah.
Or maybe their family got it and didn't want to pay the back rent on it. And they make a big mistake by doing that, because those things usually contain a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, it's the same as people losing their vehicles or losing their house, just circumstances.
Exactly. Hey, look who we got, Harry. Hey, how's it going, Harry? Awesome that you're here, man. I always enjoy watching Harry's stuff. He had a video yesterday I watched. He didn't have a very good day picking, but he didn't let that stop him. That's what you got to do. Just keep trucking. That's right. And let's see. Hey, my green lawn is here. Hey, how are you doing, sir? Yeah. And Johnny Small Pepper just joined. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, people are connecting. Everybody here should have a wrench, so you can hit the 3 dots besides anybody's name, and you guys can connect with each other. And that helps your channels.
Sandy's asking if you ever found a maid in one of your lockers. I've never found one in mine.
No, but I'm still looking. And you never know what you're going to find. I'll keep looking.
Yeah, I have to keep cleaning the mess up myself. Nobody's there to do it.
I make a lot of mess sometimes. That can be part of the fun. 30 years is a long time to pay for a storage unit. I think he meant also the money over time. Well, if you think about it, 30 years of rent at like just at $100 a month, that's like 40 grand.
Yeah.
Push for 40 grand. So what was in there to pay $40,000 on? Sometimes not much, and other times maybe it's awesome.
Yeah.
So I would never just let that go. If I was somebody's family and I inherited a storage unit and they had been paying for years, you'd be a fool not to go in there and sell the stuff, at the very least. And maybe there's some things you'd like to keep as keepsakes.
Yeah, you don't, well, or you need something and you don't have to go out and buy it now.
Or all the jewelry.
Yeah.
Think about it. Oh, good. We're having some people joining channels. I love that. Yeah, that is
Cool.
great.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think what we'll do now, it's time we help people out here if we can. And I want to show you this locker I'm looking at for Wednesday so that
Okay.
that'll get the ball rolling. See if I can do it without fumbling around for a change. There, I did it. Now I'm going to go to the comments and take out the highlighted one and go over to here. And there we have it. Here's the one I'm currently looking at. It's only $20 and I'm the high bidder on it right now. Sells Wednesday. What I like about it, all the tubs and boxes are marked. And I think this might be a dresser or something of that nature. And they got a tarp on it. Bags, boxes.
Equal money.
And there's like a car, a little kid's car. I don't really like seeing the kid stuff, but I don't care if it's a nice, clean unit. And it just looks like there's a red case with probably something of value in it. Stuff. What are you thinking of this one, Glenn?
What's it at right now?
$20.
When does it close?
Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. How big is that locker?
5 by 10.
It looks packed.
And it looks, well, like when we were talking about pride of ownership. Well, I think I see that.
What?
You know,
yeah,
when we got-
I do. Yeah. So what are you thinking your limit is on that? I'm saying 300.
I'm thinking I might get it for less than that.
I think you'll get it less than that. I'm just thinking if you had to, but maybe that's a little extreme, 300. But
I don't know. I mean, being that I do YouTube and I need content, and sometimes these lockers will surprise you, and I'm a bit of a gambler. I don't really gamble much, but with storage auctions, it kind of allows me to gamble where I wasn't really a gambler before, because I know I'm going to get something out of this.
you know, you might get that for 150 or less since it just closes in a few days.
Yeah, and I don't mind taking the risks when it comes to this stuff, because I feel like one day this channel is going to be big, and I'm going to make sure of that. I mean, I've got a son that someday when I decide to move on up to the wherever, I'm going to let him take over my channel. So maybe it's going to get 1 million subscribers one of these days. Who knows? Or at least 100,000. And that's my dream. And I'd like to realize that. But
That's cool.
so I have to buy lockers and I have to take chances. And I'm going to take my chances with stuff like this. Because even if it sucks, Glenn, look, there's nothing hard in here to do.
No. You might get lucky and even get that in one load, 2 at the most.
I'm going to try to stuff that in my van. And if I can't, they give you, Storage Express gives you 4 days.
Yeah.
So get it on a Wednesday. You got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then if you ask them nicely, they give you Sunday. But I don't think I'm going to need but one of them one day, maybe 2. So I just wanted to show you that before we go into the.
I like it. Yeah, I like that locker.
It's good enough for me. And there's something else I want to show you, and I can't quite make it out. Let's see if I can find the right picture. There's something here. Well, there's a little rolling cart also. And there's something that says light beer, but it looks like it's got all these wheels. I don't know if they're related to this thing here. What is that?
Well, I can't make that out. Huh.
But I like the fact there's a rolling cart in there. I mean, I've got plenty of those. I can sell that one. It's a little bit weathered, but you can still sell them. So I don't know what it is that's sitting there, but I'd like to find out, and that's what I plan on doing. That's my plan for the week. I'm going to do a what's sold video that I'm going to put up early in the week, and then hopefully later in the week I'm going to have a locker video. But in that what's sold video, I did go to a live auction, and I kind of run down how that went down. And so anyway, on to helping people out here. Who was first in the chat with the?
It was Kristen,
Okay.
and her zip is 12501.
12501. We'll try to get her close to home. Let's start out at 10 miles. 12501. Okay, nothing there. So we're going to have to go to 25. Okay. Rough Poughkeepsie. It's in Highland, New York. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that. Real wood furniture sells in 3 days.
Yeah.
That is good stuff right there. I can tell. I think
It looks like it.
it's okay furniture. It looks like real wood.
It looks like real wood. It's not pressed board.
Now, let's see if we can get some pictures of what else is in there. Now, we know you got a lot of furniture here. Furniture equals money, but you have to be able to move the stuff. That's something. I'm seeing a lot of furniture and not a lot of mystery boxes, but
Yeah. She said that's about 45 minutes from her.
that would take a smaller, I'll take a try. Get it in
Yeah.
one load, you need a box truck or something like that.
Yeah, you'd have to rent a U-Haul to get that.
Yeah. But there's a lot of wood furniture here.
It looks like nice furniture.
Yeah. I mean, there could be stuff you can't see in here as far as mystery goes.
Right.
And it's what, $10 and sells in 3 days?
That's a deal.
Now you got a $200 cleaning deposit you got to be aware of. They only take cash, but hey,
You'll get that back, the $200.
there's probably, there could be $1,000 worth of furniture in here.
It looks like good furniture to me so far.
If this was close to home, if this was in my 5 mile radius, I would feel compelled to buy it.
I would get it even if it was 45 minutes away from me.
Yeah, one thing to be aware of, you see the floor transition, it's an indoor unit, so you're going to have to take each piece down the hallway and out the door. So that's something to consider, on the workload. So you might need, I would say, one helper here. I could do this on my own if I was close by.
Yeah.
But I would probably not do this by myself if it was 45 minutes away, but that's just me. But I would give my thumbs up to this. Just look at all the furniture. It's a 10 by 15 pack.
Man.
I mean, what's not to like about it? I'm trying to look for.
And you never can tell what's in the drawers either.
Yeah, you don't know what's going to be in the back. You can't really see it. It looks like there's a 2 on top of the 4. I'm thinking this could be second floor. This might be one of those big high rise where you can pull in the building and they got elevators. Kind of like what Mary was talking about.
Yeah. And since it's a climate control unit, it's probably nice furniture. Otherwise, they wouldn't have paid the extra money to put it in a climate control.
Exactly. So it's been in climate control. This could be a really good purchase as far as making money. You wouldn't even have to find any jewelry in here, even though you would sure love to. I mean, there is a suitcase there. I think, no, that's not a suitcase. That looks, the back of this piece of furniture makes it almost look antique. But maybe I'm wrong there. I don't know. But I'll give my thumbs up to that one. Let's see what else that she might want something a little bit easier. So we got that one. Let's see what else she had. Okay, there's another one here in Hyde Park. $60. Oh my God, what is this? It's interesting. What am I looking at here? A raft? Oh yeah, there's like a kayak. That's what it is. It's a kayak. Okay, so you got that. That's at least $100. Something wrapped in plastic here. Okay, a lot of flat boxes you can use. Something wrapped up. There's the kayak. A dolly. That's always good. I don't know.
Kristen said it looks like a stretcher.
Yeah, it's a kayak though. But here, this is a sports utility stroller.
So there's some money in there.
Yeah, they paid some money for this stuff.
You know, and depending on the shape and the brand of that kayak, you might get more than $100 out of it.
I'd say 100 to 200 range on those.
Yeah.
And then you got a lot of tubs here, and there's something that's wrapped up here, either a TV or a headboard is what I'm seeing here. But a lot of mystery in the back. And you can see the genre of stuff in the front that could be related to what you might find in the back. Even these flat boxes, man, you know, you can sell these in one day here on Facebook.
Picky Nikki said she would need a stretcher after moving all that.
I take it she's probably looking for a smaller, easier to handle unit, you know, smaller, not necessarily smaller ticket items, but smaller items.
Hey, I purchased two 10x20s all at one auction one time and got it all moved out within a month.
Yeah. Hell, I finished a 10x30 a few weeks ago, and we just sold pretty much the last thing out of it the other day, which I'll have a video out on.
Well, and then you and Icy Profits, you bought several lockers at one time too.
We bought 6 one day. There's a box right there, Glenn. See, there's going to be boxes in but I don't think she's going to be able to grab that one.
Yeah, for a beginner, she might want to go with a smaller one.
Okay, well, let's go to this smaller one here. It's also at Hyde Park. So you got, all right, now here's some instant money, right? Well, now it's not the right time of year, but that'll sell for $40-50 fast. It's got the side wings that open up, this air conditioner here. Bad time of year, but that you could set that and get $50 for that. Then you got a wood bench or something here, tubs, a skateboard, something in a bag, cup of noodles.
Hey,
3 cups of noodles.
hey, you get hungry, you can stop and eat.
Hey, look, you got a whole case of these right here. Now, to me, this is a warning flag. Okay, let me tell you why. This is very cheap food. Okay, now, am I right, Glenn?
Yeah.
Okay, now there's nothing wrong with eating noodles. I eat these noodles sometimes, but I'm seeing these. They were probably living in a house. They had a window air conditioner, so they didn't have central air. I'm just trying to profile it.
Yeah.
And I'm not seeing a lot of money here, but I'm seeing enough where if you could get this cheap, why not? You could get that in one trip, easy. That skateboard's got some hell-racious trucks on it. Believe it or not, somebody'd want that. And there's something wrapped in that bag and then you got an auto sale here at $50 later on. You got a glittery looking bag here. I'm guessing costume jewelry on this. And here's another cheap item now. You'll notice this is pressed wood. Look how the back is.
Yeah. Yeah, I see it. It's kind of crinkled.
Yeah, so you would have to get this cheap, but typically people that don't have a lot like to play games. There could be some good gaming systems in here.
Yeah.
I'm being very general here, but this is how you got to have some way to do this. And
Well, if you could get that locker cheap enough, it would be okay.
Yeah, I mean, I would buy this locker. I just wouldn't go deep on it. I would probably be under 100 on it. But I think at that you'd make money, and I would. Yes, I would eat these noodles. Okay, I'll just say it. I would eat the noodles. I'd sell the air conditioner. I'd sell the skateboard. I got 2 tubs of mystery, and it looks like a purse here. Something in it. And there'll be the typical 1 adult toy in here, maybe 2.
Hey, that's almost every other locker.
I think it's more than that. I think it's like 60 to 70%. You know, everybody's got one. But yeah, I mean, that's a nice little unit there to start out with. And here's another one here. Probably too much stuff in it, but it's, you know, kitchen tables and real wood chairs, boxes. Don't know what I'm seeing there. Kids' toys that would sell, though. It looks like one of those Emerald Lagasse kind of boat motors that he mixes food with, I guess. I'm just guessing on that. A newer model, kind of like pedestal table. I mean, this is not bad. And there's some Halloween stuff, some skeletons, I think. They had a kid, though, and they had a baby, so that was definitely going to screw up their finances. Maybe that's why they failed paying on it. I don't know. There's enough mystery here. I just don't like the kid stuff. That looks like it could be a pop-up in there, maybe. Oh, it's on wheels, though. I don't think so. What do you think of this one? I'm on the fence.
If it goes cheap enough, I would get it.
Yeah, there's a sled. Huh. Yeah. I mean, it's okay. I'm not going to sit here and tout it as being a good. I mean, it's a good and okay unit. And nobody's bid on it, but it's selling in 10 days. So something to keep an eye on if you're close by. Let's see if there's anything else we can find for her. Let's see. Go all the way back. Back. Here's one over here in New Milford, Connecticut. Prime Storage. We got those here. Oh boy, this one looks pretty. Okay, is that an engine hoist? No, that's not an engine hoist. Well, it could be. There's a cart. That's what they left behind here. Looks like it's okay stuff. I'd buy this for cheap. I'm not sure what that is. It could be an engine hoist is what my first thing that came to mind, but I could be wrong on that. I think that's a sewing machine in there. $15 cooler and a tent. I mean, just stuff. If you get it for $20, that'd be all right.
Yeah, one trip, get it loaded up.
Mm-hmm. And there's a couple tubs, a little bit of mystery. And I think that, well, at worst, it's scrap.
Yeah.
Okay, that was not all that great, but let's see. I think that's all in our immediate area. Let's go back to the beginning. I think we checked up there. Yeah, that's all she's got in that anywhere close by. Is there anybody else in there asking about?
Yeah, we got Picky Nicky.
Okay, Picky Nicky, here we go.
And the zip is 32233.
32233. We'll start at 25.
Yeah.
Did I do it right? 32233.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, right around Jacksonville. That's where Victoria is. All kind of them around Jacksonville. Okay. U-Haul. Let's see what they got at U-Haul. Oh my God, I don't like the way they pack that in. That sells tomorrow though. You got to remember, a lot of this stuff could be damaged. I mean, I don't know what places got. Jacksonville got hit pretty hard. Let's see this furniture they got in here. $60. There's a couple of people bidding on that. It's probably not what she's looking for. She's probably looking for some stuff she can sell online.
Yeah, boxes and
Yeah.
boats.
So let's find her something.
She said that first one's where her storage unit is.
Oh, this one right here.
Yeah.
Well, how about that? Well, then maybe she does want to look at one here. Okay. All right. Well, here's one with some wrapped up containers, a mattress that they didn't cover, some chairs like bar stools, like a dresser on its side here, maybe. They only took one freaking picture of this. They're just saying they're bedding, chairs, tables, shelves, and kids' toys. It's $70. So the next bid would be $80. There's another box down here. I think that's a dresser on its side. There's a rug rolled up. It's a nice little unit. Probably get 10 for that. And there's a box. Amelia Pine. I think there's a box of some kind of piece of furniture in there. Probably got to put it together. Or there's nothing in it. There is a bed. They wrap their stuff. This would be a good, there's U-Haul boxes. Not bad. It's all about the price with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all about the price. If you can get that at a good price, it wouldn't be too bad. All right, let's see what else. All right. What is this? Oh, that's a curio cabinet. So many times I'll get a unit with a curio cabinet and they don't have the damn shelves in it. That happens to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've gotten them before with no glass in it.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty much worthless.
Yeah.
All right. Hang on just a minute, guys. How about them apples? I'm back. Sorry about that. There was a lizard that needed draining. Sitting here drinking coffee all morning, man. Okay. Where were we? Okay, here we are. All right. So, I mean, obviously, I was just looking at that. That thing is, nobody's going to buy that. Somebody bid $10 on it. Okay. I could see maybe paying 10, but I would not pay 20 for it. I don't even see the shelves in it. I think somebody's going to be disappointed. All right. It's a nice little set of furniture there, though, in this one. I know we looked at it, but that is a nice little set. If you could get that for 100 or less, you'd be in great shape. And there might be something hiding behind that. If you'll notice, there's enough room back there where there could be something hidden in there. What do you think, Glenn? I can't tell from.
When does it close, Mark?
19 hours from now. So it'd be 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock tomorrow, or 5 o'clock tomorrow. No, 8 o'clock. When I was right the first time. So, I mean, there's a good little deal if you could get that for 100 or less. And there could be something hiding behind this nice furniture. I mean, it shows very well. And it's not too daggone difficult. You got matching corners here. That's actually really nice. I'd be on that because of just this. I could sell all that at one time. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I liked it because there's a little hiding spot there. Let's see if there's anything else we can look for. Picky Nikki.
Picky Nicky.
Maybe she's not real picky with it. Well, I think maybe she wants something smaller. I'm just getting that feeling. Oh, coffee's still warm enough to drink. I'll sit here and drink it till like 2 o'clock. Let's see what else was there. I think there was something else besides U-Haul. Oh, hell yeah. We want to get it away from the Ocean Beach because I think those are in bad shape. Let's try over here and the other U-Haul. Okay. Now, why is this $70? Okay, I know why it's $70. Used in here.
Yeah. I don't know why it's $70. Look at it.
I think they're bidding on these shoes and they think there's more than what there really is here. I think they might be a little bit disappointed. I don't know. But theirs looks like to be a new pair in here. I don't know. These shoe lockers can go stupid. But these don't look like high-end shoes, though. Those are a doo-doos. I mean, Adidas. I call them a doo-doos. Yeah, I think they're overpriced on this. I probably wouldn't go on this.
You're taking a chance, those shoes, if they're not name brand.
Yeah, I mean, there's, a doo-doos, and I think they're a doo-doos. There's some Kyrie Irvings. I respect, I'm not a big Duke fan at all, but I respect Kyrie Irving from what he did the other day. They wanted him to take the jab, and he refused, even though it cost him $100 million. He said he wouldn't do it. Not for $100 million. I wouldn't do it either. No, you could not pay me to. Like I said, I'd turn down $1 million cash flat. I would not do that. But anyway, I digress. I would not bid on this unit more than, I might go $80 on it just to see what the fuss is all about. And that's a decent video. And I don't think you get.
Yeah, that's about where I'd be at, about $80 on that.
I would definitely wait until the last minute. And if it's 70, I'd try to snipe it and then see, because sometimes these units can be good. There can be other things in here that they're hiding. It looks like it could have been a place where they just stopped in, changed their clothes, changed their shoes and whatnot. There could be cash in here. You just don't know. There could be whatever in here. And I'm not going to say what the whatever might be. But I would take an $80. Yeah, I would. But I would not go stupid on this one.
No.
That's just me. Okay. Now let's see what else. Here's some selling tomorrow. Okay. Now you got a bag of clothes and a cheap rolling press. I'd break that. You see that?
I see it.
That would.
I'm drooling at the mouth right now.
I think you could take that one out with a golf club, dude. Definitely a 20-pounder would take that one out. I think a 10 would take that one out. I used a 35 on one the other day and it just disintegrated it, man. I think you saw that one with the 35.
Yeah.
So here's this unit sitting here at $70. They took one photograph, and you're supposed to figure out if you want to buy that. That could help you that they didn't take any more pictures of this.
Yeah, what is it at now? $10?
$60, but
$60.
if you could wait to the end and snipe it at 70, that would be a good risk. It's a 7x4.
Yeah, and there's some mystery boxes in it.
Yeah, and I would take a risk at $70 on this because that's what I do. I do things like that. I'm willing to. You got to be willing to take a loss at this sometimes. A lot of people don't want to roll that way, but I like to take a chance every now and then.
It makes up for it when you find that locker that has all the good stuff in it.
Yeah, because the way I look at it, all the bad lockers will get absorbed by the good ones. That's the way I look at it. So I don't really look at it as losing money because I put them all in one thing, one thing. So, yeah, you get one, you don't make up your money on the cost of that, but the next one you make a lot on. So it really doesn't matter. You average them out.
It evens out. If you buy 10 lockers and you have 2 or 3 bad, the other 7 or 8 make up for it.
Yeah, you just don't want to go with a bad batting average, like 4 good ones to 6 bad ones. You want to have a plus a batting average, over 500, probably over 750. But do I think this one's loaded with guns? Not really, but I don't know for a fact. Would I take a chance? Maybe, because I can't see in the back. What's back there? There could be anything. A lot of times the best things are going to be hidden in the back.
Could be.
There's nothing in the front that gives me any indication there's going to be anything great in the back, though. So take that for what it's worth. That's why I don't put $30 on it.
We got one time that didn't look too good after we started getting into it, and we found a gun in there that paid for the whole locker. So,
oh hell yeah! And me, I wouldn't even sell that. I mean, I always could if I wanted to, but I always keep those and the jewelry and all the collectibles. And for me, I keep the jewelry and the guns and all that good stuff, and I sell all the other stuff. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what a trash unit's gonna. I call it a trash unit because I'm seeing a lot of probably trash here, but you can get a lot of things, a lot of usage profit and stuff out of a trash unit like this. I call it that, but that's really a bad name for it. There's what I mean by that. There's just going to be a lot of the stuff that you end up chucking. Doesn't mean the stuff that you don't chuck is bad. That one should go cheap. And they put it in there with a snow blower, but who knows what they put in here. It's cheap. There's no cleaning deposit.
Oh, that's cool.
Cash or debit card. Yeah, I mean, that's the same way they do here. The U-Hauls around here, there's no deposit on the unit, and you can use your debit card or cash, however you want to pay. So I would take a risk on that at $40. You better believe it. It just depends on what else I had going on. If I didn't have a locker and this is all I had and I could get it for 40, I'd buy it. So that's the name of that tune. I'm not giving a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I'm just saying if that's all there was, I'd buy it. Don't know what that is.
Hey, real quick, Mark, I don't know if you want to answer this. Picky Nicky's asking, what's the deal with the cleaning deposit?
Well, what it is, Nikki, when you go in and you buy one of these units, you go in and you pay for the unit, and then they'll have you put a cleaning deposit, which means as soon as you get everything taken out of the unit, you tell them and they'll give you your money back. They do that because some people would go in there and pick what they wanted and leave the rest. And by making a cleaning deposit, then they could just pay somebody to clean it out. Usually what they'll do is they'll just do it themselves and keep the money. But that's just to ensure that you will clean the unit out. And people have abused it, and that's why.
And then you'll get your $100 back or whatever it is for the cleaning deposit.
Yes, that's right. As soon as Now, I have had a bad situation one time on a cleaning deposit, and that was one of these places that doesn't have anybody on site. And it's not Storage Express. It was a place called Lighthouse. Everything was online. There's no manager there. I went there and I got at the unit, and I said, "Well, I'm done. I've got the unit cleaned out." I called them. It took them 11 days for me to get my deposit back. And I'm so pissed off. Took me
Yeah,
3 calls, but that's only one time out of 1,000 units.
Yeah, we've actually forfeited our deposit twice. One time we purchased a locker and it had a chest size freezer full of rotten meat in it, and then a 50-gallon fish tank. So I said, look, it's going to cost more to haul these two things off than $100. So we just forfeited the $100 and left that there.
I could see that. And they took that $100 and kept it and probably threw the other crap in the dumpster.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, they weren't too pissed off. If there would have been a whole unit full of stuff, it would have been bad for them.
Harry's asking who'd put meat in the storage locker. Well, I think at one time they had it plugged into an outlet in there, and somehow the cord got unplugged because it looked like it was plugged in at one time.
That's a good way to get sick too, and I'll tell you why. If you've got them plugged in, and the power goes out for a week, well, maybe you don't know the power went out for a week, so you go back and that food's frozen again, and you get it. Oh, it's still frozen. It's still good. No, that meat had already thawed out, and it's gone bad, and you get sicker to. You know what I mean? You wouldn't know. I mean, at some point, maybe the power was out.
Well,
still frozen.
Well, you get some people. We had a guy, we purchased his locker one time. He was living out of it. So he had a side-by-side refrigerator full of food, and the food was still good that was in there, you know?
Yeah. But you see what I'm saying? If you leave them in storage and you don't know if the power's been out and, you know, if that ever had time to thaw out, which would make it bad.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. Yeah, I would toss it.
Yeah. So that would highly never. They tell you straight up, don't put food in the storage units. And you put canned goods. That's about it. All right. Anybody else asking about storage?
Yeah, we got Robert Cable.
Okay.
His zip is 40503.
40503. And let's try to get him into 25 or less. Well, there's a few here. Wow, this is in Lexington. Okay, I think we've looked for him before. I remember this is a unit full of, oh, did we look this unit up for him last time, I think?
It looks familiar.
Yeah, and now it's getting a week closer. To me, there was just so many chairs in here. I mean, if you're looking for a ton of chairs, oh, it's commercial restaurant equipment. That can be good stuff. It's at $220. So you got an opportunity to buy a lot of restaurant equipment. When that's stainless freezers and stuff like that, I don't see them in here, though. Doesn't mean they're not in there. They took crappy pictures here. So, I mean, there's some shelving and I don't know. This might not be what he's looking for, but there's definitely the value in there. That's a big undertaking, though. Not saying you can't handle it because I don't know your situation, but let's see what else they got. Here's another one already priced up. Well, we'll look at it because who knows what's in here. It's a 10 by 10, which isn't huge. Okay, I'm seeing pleather. Yeah, they even got a patch on that one. Why is this $400, Glenn?
God, I don't know. It doesn't look like a $400 locker to me.
There's still 3 days to go here. And okay, here's why. Here's why. You got Nike shoe boxes and then you got a Pac-Man game, an arcade game. And look at the Nike boxes.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's even, yeah, okay. I can see it now
Yeah. Yeah.
because this game could pay for it. Okay. Yeah, I might even bid on that. I mean, I'm not going to go to Lexington to do this. I'm saying if I was in the area, I would bid on this.
Yeah. Now that profiled it a little bit more, I maybe go 500 on it.
Yeah, I could see it now. That first picture, I was like, what? But now I see it. Matter of fact, I bet there's a lot of shoes in here.
Yeah.
But I really like this arcade game. It doesn't look beat up either. You can look at the edges and see that it's not.
Yeah. Even if it doesn't work, a lot of people restore those.
Oh yeah, I think that's valuable either way. And one, obviously you want it to work. Wait a minute, what is this plastic shoe here? Look at the gleam on that one.
I see it. It's shining.
Yeah. And it doesn't, you know what? This unit's probably a good unit. It's saying designer sneakers, table, furniture, electronics, and dresser. I didn't see the dresser, but they're saying it's in there.
Yeah.
I like this unit now that I've really looked at it.
I do too.
If I was in Lexington, well, hell, I'm only 80 miles from there. But here you go, right, man, right here, Robert. Consider it. Look at that. Look at this pair of shoes sitting right here. I think the shoes could pay for this unit.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh man, you need to get on this. Don't let the price scare you unless you
No.
just don't have money. And that's understandable. I gotta go look at it one more time. I mean, this is a really nice looking table right here. Look at the bottom of that. There's a suitcase, lots of shoes. Got an arcade game, Nike boxes, dresser. There's something with a diamond plate on it. Yeah, I mean, if you're really thinking about buying a unit and you want to get a good one, boom, right here it is. It's right in your own neck of the woods. Go for it, man. I'd love to see what's in here, so I hope you buy it.
Yeah, I would too.
I would love to see what's in here. After looking at it, I'm like, damn, I would go for this. I'd probably rent it for a month just because I like to do it that way. If it was close by, that is. I can usually get a pretty good rate around here on 1 month. I like it. And here's some more boxes here. Let's see if we can get a size on them. 10.5s. They're 10.5s. That's my size too. That's what I wear. I got a common size shoes. There's just shoes all over the place. If I'm hanging on this one a little long, it's because I'm hanging on this one a little long.
Hey, I like it.
These are the kind of units that people go gaga over, man. So if you could get this one for $700, I'd be all for it, man.
Yeah,
And maybe even more than that.
that's just what you're looking at. I mean, I'm sure there's more in the back.
It's a 10 by 10, so there's more you can't see back there. Let me see if there's something we missed here. There's something like some kind of table on its side here. Oh, wow. That's not the good side of it. There is, wait a minute, what's this? I don't know. Just go grab it, man.
Yeah.
There's a TV sitting down flat on the table. They got their shoes on, which isn't bad. Shoes aren't heavy. So I think there's going to be all kind of shoes. And people that go for all these shoes typically have collections of them because they just love them. And there's more.
Sometimes they don't even wear them. They just have them and collect them.
People collect them. They're actually very collectible. So go get it, man. Go get it. We'll root you on. Let's see what else is over there. This one's $30. Got some white bars. Oh, some hydraulic bar stools. There's a pair. A lot of bags. It's $30. If you're looking for something small, grab this. Who knows? It could be full of shoes too. It's a little 5x5.
Sandy Kirk saying road trip.
Yeah, look at this, man. She's right.
I
I like this little unit here.
do too.
There's no hard work involved in this one. Zip.
No.
Zilch. And the 2 bar stools would pay for the unit from where it's at now.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, so you got opportunities out the Keister, Robert. I mean, go for it. Get a truck and run over and let us know how much money you made on this. You've even got a restaurant unit here. Good Lord, you got all kind of opportunity. Oh, good Lord. Let's see what else he's got real quick. Then I'm going to come. Is there anybody else in there with
Yeah, we got one more.
Okay, we're going to do one more, and then I'm going to come back to the chat, and we can have a little bit of fun before we sign off today. But Robert, I feel for you, man. You got a decision to make.
I'm telling you that. I'd go 700 or 800 on that locker.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, man. At least make sure that they have to pay that much for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think there's more stuff in the back.
Yeah, I do too. All right, what else we got here, Glenn, and who is it?
We've got Terry King George Flipper 22485.
22485. Okay, Terry, we'll see what we can find for you here. I think we went 100 miles. We don't need to do that. Let's go 25. Okay. All right. Extra space. You're in Utah? I didn't think she was in Utah. Is it 22485?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe she is in Utah.
I thought she was in where God, I can't remember, but
Kristen?
yeah. Terry, I thought Terry was in the same area where Jeebus is at. That's Virginia.
Okay. Well, maybe she moved. But anyway, if this is your zip code here.
22485, and she said she's in Virginia.
Well, this is saying Utah.
Let me read it again. Make sure we're getting it right. 22485.
Well, here it is right here. 22485.
Oh. Hey,
Go
Rob, just real quick, Robert said that facility that we just profiled is less than a mile from his house.
Oh, dude. You need to get down there and own that. That's your territory, man. That's yours.
I'd be on that like white on rice, man.
Oh, I wouldn't let anybody come into my territory and take a good unit from. Oh no, you can't do that. Your manhood's at stake.
If he gets it for 700 or 800, just from what I've seen, he's going to make 2 or 3 times his money. That's just on the visual stuff.
Well, not only that, Glenn, it's 1 mile away, so your cost just went way down. So
yeah,
that's $100 savings right there.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You need to go in there and just claim it. Now, the only way I would see you not getting it is if somebody just bids you well over what's your comfort zone, just way outrageous. But up until that point, you need to own that.
I might even go, if it was that close to my house, I might even go more than 800 on it.
Yeah, I mean, that, like I just said, that would add at least another $100 right there, and maybe more than that.
Yeah.
Because I don't like people buying my units right next to me where I'm buying them from this area. I don't, not the ones I want. They can buy all the rest I don't want. There's other ones.
But
but that's how I look at it.
Your own backyard, you can't let it go.
That's your own territory, man. All right, we can go 20. She's apparently, there's King George right here. I think that's where she's at. There's a city called King George. So why did that say Utah?
Yeah, I don't know.
I saw it. You saw it.
Yeah, yeah,
It said UT. I guess they just did it wrong.
they might
Okay.
have.
Yeah. Now here's one that sells in a day, but there's just a little bitty thing in there, a headboard and a bed frame. But the rest are like 11 days here. But we'll look and see because 11 days is going to happen whether we want it to or not. Boxes, tubs, an open hamper, which is always a beautifully smelling thing, an upside down photograph of a head. There's your head. There you go. There's a head. Okay, what is this? A towel. Yeah, I'm not really feeling this. Yeah, this one, I'm not liking this. I don't like it. My initial is, I hate it.
Everybody in the chat's telling Robert to jump on that.
Well, I kind of challenged him here. I'm like, damn, your manhood's at stake here. You can't let somebody, if you're looking for a storage unit and you've got that unit sitting a mile away and you let somebody roll in there and take it.
Yeah,
Oh, dude. That's almost like personal. You've got to buy that or make them pay so much that you won't care.
that's right.
You know, either one way or the other, you got to feel good about that one, you know, because it's going to go by. Somebody's going to get it or the people are going to pay up on it. You know, and if they don't pay up on it, you need to be the one that gets it.
You're not going to have trouble making money off that thing.
Yeah, at that one, I mean, even if you don't have space, rent the sucker for a month.
Yeah.
I think it's the kind that's worth it. Now with King George Terry here, living in near King George here, this one I don't know why I'm still on it. I don't like it. I think it sucks. So let's find something that doesn't suck. What does not? I don't like these units. Let's look at this one. See, I don't like that skanky mattress in the middle of the whole thing.
Yeah.
There's something about it. Now, there's a little ottoman with storage in it. Okay. Some games, whoop-de frickin' do. Nothing in this unit tells me to buy it. This one is warning me to not buy it. Are you kind of where I'm at? Now,
Yeah.
the dresser's beat up. It's a little older, not quite antique, barely vintage. I'd pass.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I do
I
want to
don't see anything in there that's drawing me to it.
Yeah, look at all this nail polish and crap in there. Bull crap in that one. Yeah, you can do better than this. Let's look. I think we looked at that and it sucked. And good Lord, Glenn, these are terrible. What in the world? Okay, we've looked at. I've seen Marilyn Monroe in these units so often.
Yeah, don't you?
Yeah, it's just like she's in all these storage units. Okay, here's one that's got some wood furniture in the front. It's only a 5x5, but there's some weights. And they got new, these are new, these are good. Now you can sell weights, but if those are the plastic kind, which I think they are, they bring less. But it hadn't been bid on. There's a TV, small, some wood furniture, a nice little, I guess, nightstand with 3 drawers.
Yeah.
Real wood. and a table on its side, a love seat on its side. It's been there for a while. You can see the dust on it, unless they just were dusty when they moved. Yeah, I mean, this one's okay and cheap compared to the other lockers. It looks great, but you know, not excited about it. I'll just say that. Don't hate it.
Yeah, I wouldn't go too much more than $10.
Yeah, go $20 on it.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can find her one more, and then I'll come back into the chat and we can party for a little bit and then close the show out for today. Let's see. A little party here. Let's find her one more. I hit back button until I get to the. Let's see here. One more time. Okay. Yeah. Let's just pick one at random here. See, this says Utah. See,
Yeah.
Cedar Hill,
Yeah.
Utah.
Yeah, that's weird, huh?
Yeah, I don't understand that. But that's not Utah.
Unless they just typed it in wrong, like you said, which is possible.
Yeah, Utah is not next to Maryland. You could be bad at geography, you know that. Okay, let's try this one. Okay. 4 days in White Plains. Okay. She might halfway like this one. What's wrong, Sadie? Hang on, Sadie's hungry. There you go. All right. Stainless steel stock pot. What are we seeing here? Wait a minute. Shoes and whatever those things. There's two of them, whatever they are. Tables. Furniture. I'm on the fence here.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
I mean, they do say there's a freezer in here, and those are fast money pretty much anywhere because everybody needs to freeze food. And you can always sell them quick. And there is a bar stool here. Maybe. There's some mystery tubs. There's a $10, $15 cooler. And it's only 20. I mean, it is extra space, which I buy a lot of extra space. And I don't have any issues with it. And there's enough mystery. I mean, it's okay. Would I buy it? If there wasn't anything else, I might buy this for the right price. Would I gamble on this? No. Looked like they were snorting off that. Look at that.
I see
Well, it
that.
looked like, doesn't it? And the roll of paper towels to blow their nose right there. It looks like it too. Let's find her one more real quick here. Blah, blah, blah. That one looks bad. All right, this is a hundo. Okay. Here's why. All these shoe boxes. Size 10. There's the Jordan logo. Okay. Are they in there? You feeling lucky, Terry? You feeling lucky? How about Capelli? Is that a good brand? Nike people go gaga over those damn things. The only reason I wear them is I get them in storage units. I never have to buy anything like that. And that pink bag could have something in it. Who knows? Would I buy this unit for 110? Yes. The question is, do you like this unit? I think you do all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I would say you got a chance to make a little bit here. It looks like an indoor. Yeah, it's an indoor unit. I can tell by the way the diamond plates on the outside right here. They wouldn't put that on the outside of the building. That's going to be full of media, or they changed it around and put all their contraband in it. Or it's got jewelry. Or those are gun. Or there's a bunch of paper wrappers in there, or gum wrappers. Or a roll of used toilet paper. I don't know. You're feeling lucky. It says there's a computer in here, but I'll be damned if I see it. No, there it is. Maybe that's it. It looks like a laptop. Several of them. Yeah. I mean, that's something. Kind of like I would probably go for it because of all the shoes, and people do love these damn things. And there's a lot of jeans and clothes. And if you can sell clothes, you definitely want to buy these kind of units. So here's one for you, Terry. I mean, it's not going to be, you could get this one yourself, obviously. Yeah. There's that looks like one of those comfortable little chairs on its side.
Yeah.
I don't know what they call them, but it's a decent little unit. All right, guys, I'm coming back to the chat. Beware. Yeah. Let's see how far behind I fell in the chat after all that.
I've been kind of keeping track a little bit, so.
She's 54 away from 500. Well, hell, you coming along there. I remember you were a couple of hundred away there not that long ago.
Yeah.
And everybody kind of like support each other in the chat, because that's everybody's got to. Now I see Angry Otter Comics. I don't think I've given you. Yeah, I gave you a wrench. I'm sorry. You've got a wrench. Picky Nicky's got one. Okay, just want to make sure everybody got one.
God, I hope Robert gets that locker.
Yeah, I think that's the one that like a lot of times we'll profile these units, and there's one that just sticks in my mind. And that one I love that unit, and I hope he does get it.
Yeah, I'd love to see what's in it.
Yeah, he just can't let somebody waltz into his area there and take that from him.
No,
I mean, come on, at least make him pay for it. You got to get in there and just bid like there's no tomorrow and get that sucker, man. Hey, don't forget to save. Hey, sorry I didn't see you earlier. I was in there trying to find Robert a bunch of money. Perlini. All about, there's some Benjamins in there. We could see them. They were all over the place.
Yeah.
That looked kind of neat. Yeah. Yeah. Craig said, be quiet. I think Craig's trying to take a nap, guys, so we'll try to keep it down. A lot of times we wake him up when Larry's chat in the morning. We'll get in there and start raising hell. And then he'll get on there and say, hey, y'all woke me up. He'll be sitting there in bed with his phone. And hey, y'all be quiet. I'm trying to sleep. Lynn, did you take your golf club to the glass? Wouldn't do that. Come on, Sandy. You know better than that. Glenn wouldn't do that. Hey, Land Shark. Hey, Land. Whoa. Here we go. Mr. Picky. Did I give him a wrench? Mr. Picky says, I'm working but listening in, going to pull an Ella and say blanket hello to everyone. Well, hello. Hello. I mean, probably gone by now. I wonder if I gave him everybody. Let's see here. I got to scroll up and make sure that we took care of him. Let's see. Mr. Picky. We got Picky Nicky and Mr. Picky.
Yeah, I think that's Picky Nicky's husband.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, as soon as I roll on into his name, I'm going to give him a wrench too, but I can't find him in the. Let's see here. Sorry about this, guys. I'm slow. I get it. I get it. That's part of the charm of the show. Mark getting territorial. That's right. You better believe it. Well, we'll take care of it. I always watch the chat over again, and I'll make sure everybody's got one as I watch it. I said, I have to watch these over again because I laugh at them, my own show.
He just came back on the chats. He said, "I'm still here."
Awesome. Okay. Well, when I get down there, I can fix him up. Drain the main. Oh, that was back when I had to take a whiz. Okay. Yeah, I didn't have a choice, man. I was being too uncomfortable. I didn't want to ride it out. Didn't have to. Yeah, it's always good to see Craig. Craig has his lives before Larry's. Larry's on at 6:30 in the morning. That's 3:30 for you, Glenn.
Yeah.
And Craig's on before that.
I'm sawing logs. Yeah, I'm sawing logs at that time.
Yeah, I did manage to get to one of his lives a couple of weeks ago. It was, I think it's because Douglas woke me up, my cat. He wouldn't let me sleep that morning. I'm like, well, good God, Douglas. So I got up and got some coffee, and I thought, oh, let's do it. Go ahead and watch, see what Craig's on. And there he was. Yeah. Got to run for now, guys. Got to go mow. Hey, well, hell yeah, you're my green lawn. You better be out there mowing. It's a nice day. That's right, man. Make that lawn look good. Let's see here. Oh, it jumped. Oh, good. I love it when it jumps like that. Bolo up. Look staged. Who stores furniture a lot? You'd be surprised, Craig.
Yeah.
People store stuff the crazy ways, man. Sometimes you just go with what you see, and other times you get a gut feeling about what doesn't show and you profile it from what you can see. I mean, you go from experience of maybe buying up to 1,000 of these daggone things. I'm right at her. I know 1,000 of them by now. And even at that, I still buy lemons every now and then. It's going to happen. Almost too well. They can look like that, but I've seen units that look so freaking good, and I've got in there and they've been freaking good. And then I've had units that look good on the surface. You go in and they suck. It just happens. It's it's better than buying a lottery ticket because at least you're going to get some of your money back, even on a bad unit. Oh, you're more than welcome, Nikki. We'll always, anytime you want us to look one up, you know where we're at, and we're going to keep doing this show because we love doing it.
Yeah, if you ever have any questions, you can ask Mark or myself, and we'll try to answer it the best we can. We've both been doing this a long time.
Yeah, we both started, I think, back in 2011, if I'm right.
Yeah, around the same time.
Yeah, and we both kind of got like a similar system of selling, which is interesting.
Yeah, we used to do eBay, but then we moved away from it because we did so well just selling the stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and then we found a person just like you did with Jay that would buy a lot of the eBay stuff from us, and it saved us time from having to list a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I look to turn and burn too. I'm a treasure hunter. I mean, I'm a reseller, obviously, but I'm more of a treasure hunter. Piggy Nick says, we live at the beach. It's not, I hope y'all didn't get hit with the hurricane. Lots of wind and some debris, but no flooding. Well, that's the main thing. As long as it didn't blow your roof off or you didn't get flooded, you came out okay. There's some shoes, Mr. P. Yeah, hey, man, people love their shoes. Used shoes, $70 seems legit. Some of them, yeah. That's right, Terry. We're trying to help each other grow here, and that's part of what we do. And everybody's got a wrench, so anybody on here can hit the 3 dots and help a brother out. Let's see here. You'll be there soon. Yeah, she'll get there. Gonna take years for Florida. Yeah, probably. That's the risk you take when you live close to the ocean, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
Put the Rolex watching between the tennis shoes. Usually, you know, I've found a lot of Rolexes and units, and they've all been fake, but you know, I found so many good gold rings and watches that I can't complain, man.
You know, we found a box one time that had a Rolex in it at one time, and I was going to smash it. And someone that was at one of the live auctions said, "No, take it to the jewelry shop, and they'll pay you for it." And I thought, he's full of crap. Took it to a jewelry shop, and they gave us $80 for it.
Wow, just the box, right?
For the box.
Damn.
So the guy at the jewelry store told us that they can mark the Rolex up a couple of $100 more if they have a box for it. So that's
yeah, I can see that. Oh yeah. Oh God, she asked this question like a year ago. Yeah, sorry guys, but I just got back from the looking, and this is what happened. Hopefully, Glenn does a pretty good job of answering people in the chat here. And he helps me out immensely. Nice to be here, everyone. Thanks for the great tips. I have to roll, need to put air in the tire. Well, yeah, you got to have some freaking air in the tires. That really helps, man. Let's see here. Let me try to get caught up here. And then road trip. Yeah, God. So far. Mark getting territorial. You damn right. If I wasn't territorial, I would have lost out on that unit right up the street in January. It was right up the street. I paid $2,000 for it. More than that. Because I wanted it. And it was a 10 by 20. It was antiques in the front. And I liked the potential of it. I bought it and paid more than I was comfortable paying for it, and found $10,000 worth of jewelry in there. And that's just the jewelry. I mean, the furniture paid just about, and everything else in there just about paid for the unit. So, yeah, I will always take them chances. When it's close to home, that's mine. And sometimes you're going to get burnt. That's just the way it is.
Yeah. The good outweighs the bad, though.
Yeah, and here she's saying it right here. We gave her the idea right here today. She's never thought about renting a big unit for a month to buy more time. Well, yeah, that's what I do. And it makes things so much easier, and you can plan better. And especially if you're doing YouTube, because Glenn and I are both trying to grow our channels, and we need content. So that's just another thing. You know, you got to consider the content. As everybody on here has a YouTube channel, whether they're putting up videos or not. Let's see. I hope it doesn't have food in it. Yeah, you don't want it unless it's canned goods, and then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Well, you got to manifest that. Sometimes you got to believe. I don't know if there's any real anything real about manifesting, but I know Story Auction Pirate believes in it, and to a degree, I do. I mean, you know, just keep that positive thought process.
Yeah, positive mojo. You got to keep it going.
Yes, I think there's something to that. Sandy says she's going off for you guys for another good hour, but I'm off to watch the Pittsburgh Steelers lose to the Jets again. Hey, it's just pastime. Enjoy your, whatever you like to do. Just have a good day at it, and relax and enjoy yourself. Win or lose, have fun, You're welcome, Terry. See you in YouTube land. Yeah, that's kind of where we're heading here in a little bit. She's still here. Hey, Buckeye Bob, how you doing? I don't think I said hello before, but I'm glad you came in. You guys are awesome. Well, thank you, Kristen. Thank you for. We're always here. At least we're always going to be here as long as we can, and we're going to try to be as entertaining and help people out as much as we can. grow our channels. Hopefully we can help each other out there too. Hey, there's Johnny. Hey, Johnny, how you doing, sir? And he was here and I'm only 5 minutes behind now. All right. I want to show Johnny. Here you go, Johnny. If you're still here, here's what you can do to have a little bit of fun. Do not try that at home. This is for professional keyboard smashers. Now, this is not a violin, but it looks like one. See how much fun we have, Johnny? That's right. That's right. There we go. We're dog parking. Woo! We did it, Glenn.
Hey,
We rolled through it. And
Yeah. 2 hours today.
we went 2 hours today. That's great. Well, we rolled into that good unit for Robert. And I think that's the highlight of the day. We found him a really good target. And let's hope that he gets that unit. Do you remember how many days it had left?
God, I don't think it was that long. I think it was 3 days maybe.
Well, I'm hoping that he says that he got that, and we'll find out next week or maybe during the week,
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'd like to hear about it.
I want to thank everybody in the chat and Glenn especially for being my great co-host. And we're going to be doing this show every Sunday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and everybody's always welcome to come by. And we'll always try to have as much fun as we can. And I want to thank y'all. And Glenn, I will see you in the chats this week. And by the way, you got a video coming out this week?
Yeah, I have one coming out probably in about 3 hours.
Okay. Yeah, that's your usual time.
Yeah.
I've got one coming out at the beginning of the week. I haven't scheduled it yet, but it'll be a what sold and some other entertaining things. And then I got a storage auction I'm going to Wednesday. And so that's what we got going on, guys. And we will see you all. I thank y'all for coming in, and I'm going to leave you with this. See ya.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.